Tammi girl, you did this thing, okay? You did your thing. This is the Tammi X Revolution Palette, and the palette has 28 shades. This is a cruelty-free palette. I really do love the packaging, and this palette retails for $25 at Ulta. I'm going to just create a fun eye look, and after doing that, I will give you my thoughts on this palette. So let's jump right in. Starting with brows, I'm going to be using my Benefica Brow in number 5. Because this video is not a brow tutorial, I'm just going to speed through it, but I would like for you guys to see how I do it. Maybe you'll be able to learn something from the steps that I'm going to take. So I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm combing through my brows. Let's go ahead and use some powder in the brow, okay? Shall we? And I'm just filling in what's left on the brush. And I'm going with light hand in the front here. And at the same time, when I come to where I have this thick line, I'm just going to blend it in. So you're going to come from this to this. After using my brow pomade, I go in with a brow gel. And the brow gel that I'm using today is the Benefit Gimme Brow. And this is in number 4. And I'm going with number 4 because I want my brows to be a little lighter. To clean around the brows, I'm using L'Oreal Full Wear Infallible Concealer in the shade Caramel. And I'm going to bring the product just right below here. I'll be working with this little flat brush. Let me take my Morphe 224 brush. So we're just gonna do that. Just gonna take a wet sponge and blend out the concealer. I'm gonna leave the brows like this for now, and then I'll move on to my eyes. For eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It is the new eyeshadow primer that was launched last year. I'm going to take my Morphe M517 brush and blend this primer out. And now this is blended out. I'm going to go into the palette. So I'm going to take the shade Horizon, which is this one. And that's going to go deep into my crease. Oh, pigment. And the next shade that I'm going to take is the shade Sunrise. And that's going to be blended out over my crease shape. So we're going to blend these two shadows together and marry them in. Make sure that they are blended out seamlessly. Now we are all blended out, we're going to be cutting the crease. I'm taking my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 320 to cut my crease. Now that I have the crease cut, I'm going in with the shade Sunset. Sunset is this shade right here. So I'm going to go in like this, so. Oh, okay, so this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put some NYX glitter glue on there to see how it will intensify the shade. So let me do it on the other eye. I'm just using my Morphe M213 brush. It's a little bit shimmery, but not too shimmery. But I just wanted to really pay off on the lid, and I think with the glitter glue it is really paying off. You can tell the difference from this one to that one, so it's looking good. All right, I'm just really defining that crease, and I think it looks good. This is how we're looking on the eyes. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna brush it over in here also. And I'm gonna line my eyes, and I will be lining my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. For mascara, I'm gonna be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizer. Let's go ahead and do the waterline and clean up the brows and put some lashes on, and I'll be right back. I just decided to do my under eye on camera. So I took my Patrick Star Point Made Bodacious Black gel eyeliner. I have been loving this eyeliner forever. Since I purchased it, since I picked it up, I have not put it down. So what I'm going to do is to line my waterline with that. It glides on so well. The first time I used this liner, I did not like it. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I wasn't in love with it until I used it for the second or third time. Then I started falling in love with it, and since then I haven't put it down. So you see how that instantly darkened under my eye, and I do love. So I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to go in with the shade Ocean. It's this navy blue shade. It's a shimmer shade. So I'm going to go into my under eye with that, right underneath the gel liner. Yes, this Ocean blue shade is crazy. I really love the pigment. And these are just some lashes from Amazon. Cheap lashes, nothing extra, nothing special. I'm going in with this shade called Glow right here. The shade that I'm using is actually Sun Ray. For face primer, I'm going in with my McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. So I'm going to color correct. I'm going to get rid of these blemishes underneath here with my e.l.f. concealer.
Trying to avoid.
So I'm going to finish up this look. I'm going to finish up my face, and I'll be right back. To finish up my face, I'm going to set my face with this Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's called Party All Night, Stay All Day. So I'm going to just set my face. But anyway, yeah, so this is the finished look. Let me give you my thoughts on this Tammi palette. I love the color arrangement in here. I love that the palette is the palette has 28 shades, and I love the fact that it is affordable. I also love the fact that it has warm tone colors. It also have some vibrant colors in it. So this palette, I think, is one of the best that you can use all year round, because it has the warm tones, it has the colors in it. Also, it is a very affordable palette. It's travel friendly, and the reason I say it's travel friendly is because the palette is of a good size. It also have a very good size mirror, and it has all the colors that you would need on a trip. If you are going to be visiting for 1 month, this palette will not let you down. You can beat your face every day with this palette. When I said Tammi girl, Tammi girl, you did this thing, okay? You did your thing. I couldn't wait to lay my hands on this eyeshadow palette, and you know, finally I have it. When she did her introduction, to this palette, I was like, wow, the colors, the way she applied them, and I mean, it was just everything to me. So Tammi, kudos to you. You did a good job on this palette. It just blows my mind when I see brands collaborate with, you know, influencers or YouTubers, I should say. it really makes me feel happy. And then she's a woman of color that did this thing. By the way, if you guys don't know who Tammi is, I'm going to put her handle right down here. You can follow her on Instagram, YouTube, and all that. She's a big YouTuber, and I love her channel. I always watch her channel. I always watch her videos. I love her channel because I love the way she brings the truth. Some people may, you know, kind of like not be too straight up with these brands, but Tammi doesn't care. If she feels that the brand, she even, I mean, she collabs with Revolution several times, and when Revolution releases products that are not up to par or that are not up there, she always says the truth that, you know, if she loves the palette or she loves the foundation or whatever the product is, whether it's their skin line, what she loves about it and what she does not, and if she recommends it and if she does not recommend it, why she thinks that it's worth your money or not. So she's somebody really truthful, and that's what I love about Tammi here on YouTube. And so when I saw that she was coming up with her with another collaboration with Makeup Revolution, I couldn't wait for it. I saw the intros, I saw her promotional videos, and I went crazy over it, and I was just really hoping to get my hands on this palette. And so I'm so happy that I got it, and I know that I'm going to hit pay on this palette because I love all of the shades that are in here. I think every one of the shades work for my skin complexion. I do also think that all the shades in here do work for people with lighter complexion as well as people with darker complexion that I have. And so with that said, that's my thoughts on the Tammi X Revolution Tropical Twilight palette. I love the name of the palette. I love the theme. She loves purple. If you know Tammi, you know that she loves purple, and so that's why she came out with this. But this highlights the palette, the theme on here is so beautiful, and I decided to go sunrise also. Yes, girl, I did it all for you, Tammi. This is so beautiful. Thank you. You did a good. This is so beautiful. Thank you. You did a good job, and I can't wait to see you coming up with more palettes like this or even better. I know Tammi said that she did launch her own website, so she has her website with some of her products on there as well, so you guys can check that out. If I find a link, I will leave it down below for you guys. But that's all I have for you today, and I would like for you to see my outfit. This is what I'm wearing. Yes, I told you, I'm the goddess. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think about this eye look. Tell me what you think about the palette. Have you purchased the palette? It did launch sometime last year, and I think it launched in August, if I'm not mistaken, or just before then. But it was launched in the UK, and once it got to Ulta, I did purchase the palette. But sometime I did purchase the palette, but I was not filming at the time, and so yes, I just had to bring this video to you guys today. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye from Peachesoctober.